Hi, how we doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Local podiatrist Dr. Donald Rhodes has the kind of enthusiasm that's contagious.
Diseases that respond to this treatment are grouped together by circulation. If we can improve circulation, good things happen.
Dr. Donald Rhodes was working on a machine to help alleviate chronic pain at his office down in Corpus Christi when he noticed symptoms of other kinds improved.
It is done through electrodes on the hands and the feet, and it stimulates acupuncture points, acupressure points, reflexology points, as well as free nerve endings.
My name is Kimberly Clemens, and I have been receiving treatment just about 3 months now. Prior to starting the treatment 3 months ago, I was having significant cognitive and memory issues. My balance was becoming very, very unstable. I could have days where it was just everything to get out of bed and get dressed, and sometimes I would get out of bed, get dressed, and go back to bed because that's all the energy I had. Or else I would last part of the day and then I was toast come afternoon. And if I tried to push through that, I would be in bed for 3 days afterwards trying to recover. So in addition to the cognitive and memory issues, the fatigue issues, the balance issues, I was also starting to have quite a bit of pain, which is something that with my MS has started developing over just this year. The pain issue was relatively new to me. I heard about Dr. Rhodes and his clinic through a family member who had actually received treatment here. So I came here, and I have to be honest, you know, I was really open to trying, but kind of skeptical too, because I thought I was on all the traditional MS medications, the Rebif injections, had been on Copaxone injections, steroids, Neurontin, Baclofen, Klonopin, you name it, I was on it. But I thought, like I said, I was declining so quickly I had nothing to lose. So I came here to try the treatments, and the first thing that struck me about the treatments was pain relief. I had no idea how much pain I was really in until I started getting relief. And the difference was night and day. It was a 180-degree turn. We're working on the insomnia. That also kind of goes hand in hand with MS. That also, because it's so intricately connected with the MS, I understand is going to take time, but I've seen improvements. Instead of going and maybe getting 2 hours of sleep in 4 or 5 days, I'm now at the point where I can actually get 4 hours solid sleep in a night, and to me that's miraculous. Headaches are gone. My neuropathy, the tingling, I have the tingling, but the pain's gone, so I can deal with the tingling. My balance is better. I'm not grasping. As a matter of fact, even this treatment, coming in a wheelchair, and then I walked into the clinic. So in reminding that it's the baby steps that start the journey, and then it's the slow, steady steps that get you to your destination, that's how I look at this treatment. And I know for me, being patient and coming back and using the machine, the differences that I've already seen, I'm actually looking forward to the future challenges with the treatment of getting off the medications. We don't even know, I think, what this machine can really, really do. But I know that for pain, for MS issues with balance, with cognitive issues, with things like that, with renal issues, it works.
I'm Mary Beth Yanisich. I'm 51 years old. In February of 2003, I went totally numb on my right side. Went to the hospital, spent a week there. They thought I had had a stroke. It turns out I have multiple sclerosis. The only way they could really find out if it was that or a brain tumor was to do a brain biopsy, and it came back that it was MS. I have been on 2 of the interferon drugs, Avonex and Rebif. I stopped taking them because I don't feel well on them. I feel better being off them, and I just feel that nobody really knows enough about it, and I don't want to put those types of things into my body. I had a heart attack in August of 2006, and You know, all my other arteries were clear. There was nothing to indicate that I might be at risk for a heart attack. No heart disease in the family. I've been healthy other than that. So, sorry, I have 4 stents in my heart, my left anterior descending artery. I came to the Coastal Bend Chronic Pain Center because of my daughter, who's 24, who has RSD. And in talking to Dr. Rhodes, I was a little hesitant about going through the procedures myself. And we were talking about MS and how I said to him, well, the myelin does not regenerate. And he said, well, why not? Why can't it? And I said, well, because all the neurologists have told me that it can't. And he said, but why can't it? So I decided to go ahead and test and do some of the treatments. And I've been here since January. And I've noticed that the spasms in my face have lessened tremendously. Usually I would have multiple spasms every day on the right side of my face, and I'm having maybe 2 or 3 spasms, maybe 2 days a week. So that's a big difference for me. My legs are less stiff. My right side is not spastic like it was before. My tremors have gone down. That's a lot. Yeah, my hands were cramping when I wrote, and they're not cramping anymore. So I've seen quite a few changes in a very short amount of time. The other big change I've made is that I'm totally off all of my blood pressure medication since I started, and my blood pressure is stabilized. Today it was 116/66. So I'm very pleased about that. I am off some allergy medicine that I was on before. I was kind of allergic to myself when I would exercise. And since I've been doing the treatments, I don't need it anymore. I'm off my sleeping medicine. I was on Lunesta, and I am sleeping much better than I did on the medicine. So I've had some really great things happen while I was here that I didn't come here for me, so I wasn't expecting to do anything. So I'm very happy with the progress I've made, and very happy with the progress my daughter has made.
Back in March of this year, I started having a lot of stress problems. And my multiple sclerosis went from the very beginning stage to moderate stage. I was having trouble walking. I was having trouble with my balance. I was having tremors in my hands. I had numbness in my feet and was really going in bad shape. And I've heard about Dr. Rhodes and this machine. I've been on it for about a month now. My numbness in my feet is totally gone. My balance is very well. The tremors in my arms and hands, pretty much gone. I was having my migraines constant. I haven't had one since I've been on the machine. Turned around completely. I have not had any problems since I've been on this machine, I can pretty much say. My pain, I haven't had any pain. I was on ibuprofen, 800 milligrams, 500 milligrams of paraffin. Since I've been on this machine, I've stopped all of that medication. My high blood pressure is gone way down compared to what it was. My blood pressure was pretty high, and I had an erratic heartbeat. My erratic heartbeat is totally stopped. Totally. All of my congestion has totally subsided. I just feel awesome. Feel really good. I feel very fortunate to have found Dr. Rhodes.